Hi everyone and welcome back to Haunt of the Collector, and I'm Jace, and I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas day yesterday. Today is Boxing Day and I wanted to bang this video out quickly. I've actually been requested for this by at least 3 different people who've been commenting on my previous videos, which was a bit of a tour of my art collection. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I must apologise because I've taken a couple of them down. No matter where I seem to put them, I get reflection. If I put them somewhere dark, the light kicks in on the camera. So what I'm going to do, any that don't come out too well, I'm going to put pictures, photographs over of them and what have you, so you can see them better. I'll tell you where I've got them from, dimensions and stuff like that as I go around. Now, the first one I'm going to do is over there, and it's in a very awkward place, and I've got to move it one day. Now, unfortunately, it means dragging the cabinet out. And the last time we did it, it made a horrible cracking sound, and I've got my Balrog on there at the moment, so I don't want to be moving that on my own. So I'm going to put an image over, but I'll show you where it is and how I've framed it, or how I've had it framed. But I apologise because it's in a very dark corner and you can't see it very well, and the Balrog's in the way as well. But you get to look at the Balrog as well. So, okay, as you can tell, I'm waffling. So let's crack on with the tour, shall we? Guys, this is the first one. Now, I apologise, as you can see, it is a little bit buried behind my Balrog there. But this is the Bane of Dorian. This is from Weta Workshop, and this is by Jerry Vanderstelt. Vanderstelt, is that how you pronounce his name? Jerry Vanderstelt, anyway. Quite a famous artist, and I actually nipped over to Jerry's website, and he does a lot of Star Wars artwork as well. Excellent artwork. I highly recommend you go and have a look at his website. Anyway, fantastic stuff. Now, I'm going to whack an image over this, guys, so you can get a better idea of what this looks like. This, as I say, this is from, I got this direct from Weta Workshop. To the best of my knowledge, this is still available. The dimensions on this are 18.1 by 24 inches. So it's a sizable piece. Now, flicking back, I had this framed in my local town, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but the inlay's actually got like a little red border on it as well. So I chose this very dark wood and then this red inlay to sort of reflect the red, or the orange should we say, from the picture. And I'm really pleased how it came out. Now, all my artwork, all of my movie posters, I've had them all framed at a place called Art Framing, which is in Shrewsbury. So anyone living locally, I highly recommend them. They're very professional, very good. Now, I'm hoping when I get more pieces in, to have a bit of a reshuffle in here, and that art print will probably go on that wall there, and then those bits hanging on there will go somewhere else. But I don't know yet. I've got to have a big change around. So, okay, that's the first one. Anyway, Bane of Dorian by Jerry Vanderstelt and from Weta Workshop. Okay, let's continue. Okay, guys, here is the next one, which is the Argonauth, which is such a fantastic print. Again, this is purchased from Weta Workshop. This is by Gus Hunter at Weta. Dimensions on this one are 23.2 by 11.7 inches, and it fits perfectly into my little alcove here. And obviously, with the Argonauth environment coming from Weta, I'm hoping to have this displayed here. But I've had another idea what to do with my display in this alcove, so more on that on another video. So, okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this is Sunrise over Edoras. Again, this is from Weta Workshop, again by Gus Hunter. Same dimensions as the previous one, the Argonauth, which is 23.2 by 11.7 inches. Again, I had these framed identically, and they fit, as you will have seen on all my videos, because these are in the background, they fit lovely in this alcove, and are going to be, I think, nice little backdrops to pieces I'm going to be displaying in front of these. So I'm really impressed with how these have ended up looking, the fact that they sit so snug in this alcove. Really pleased. And while we're here, I'll just give you all a little quick look at old Sauron himself. Look at him, doesn't he look absolutely fab? Oh yeah, and a huge thank you to Art Framing, who did these, because they sent me a card. one of those cards on there. I can't remember which one it is. Anyway, let's carry on with the tour. I'm just going to swing by here quickly for anyone who didn't see my previous video. There is a video solely of these pieces in here for anyone that hasn't seen them. If you go onto my YouTube channel and scroll down, you should see it. These are the original movie posters, so 2001, 2002, 2003 releases, bought from artofthemovies.co.uk. I'm really pleased how these came out, really pleased. So I don't want to go over these too much, guys, because I've covered these before in a previous video. I just wanted to stop off and show them quickly. So yeah, there we go. The original release movie posters. Oh, I will interject quickly. I have got the original Predator movie poster downstairs, still in the tube. That will be going with my 1/3 scale Predator when I eventually get him. So at the moment I've just left him. He's better, safer, rolled up in the tube and left there. So, but yeah, that'll be one for the future. So okay, let's crack on. So here we are with what is the most expensive piece I've got, in so much as the framing of it was the most expensive. I can't honestly remember what I paid for the actual map of Middle Earth. This is by Daniel Reeve, by the way, and this is one of those paper glices, so it's real good quality art print. This was 22.8 by 22 inches, but I paid to have a very old styled, old wood looking frame put on this. I don't know if that's coming out or not. You see that? Because I wanted this to look like it was really old and it was hanging in like Bilbo's house effectively. So yeah, that cost a lot to get that framed, and it's by far the most expensive one. But I absolutely love the look of maps anyway when they're framed. That's it really. So moving on. So this is another one I got. I actually got this off eBay. It wasn't for a lot of money either. It was really cheap. I can't remember how much it was, but it was on eBay. And obviously I got this to go with my Predator. And yeah, there's not really a great deal to say about it, to be honest with you. I bought it off eBay for a few quid, and I think it cost me about 40 quid to get it framed. And it just goes really well with my Predator piece that I've got. And last but by no means least, here we have the Aragorn with the King of the Dead. Again, this is by Jerry Vanderstolt. Sorry, Jerry, I'm sure I'm butchering your name here. I believe this is called Clash of the Kings, and I think this is a 1500 edition art print, and mine's number 19. Obviously, it's signed. And yeah, obviously those of you who've watched what I've got coming in next year will know why I got this and what's going to be displayed with it, all being well, depending where I end up putting all my pieces. Again, I don't know if you can tell, I had green insert put on there to sort of match the green of the king. I got this from Sideshow, by the way, and I believe it's still available on Sideshow for anyone interested in it. So there we go. So that is all of my art prints that are hanging up. Okay, so that's it. That's all the art pieces I have currently hanging up in my house at the moment. And obviously, pretty much, although they're all running down the same vein of Lord of the Rings, still got one to have framed, which is the Predator piece, which I spoke about earlier. So yeah, in the new year, I'm looking at getting a few more movie posters to display on the landing, actually. And I'm thinking that I'd like to try and get the original Alien and Aliens, and T1 and T2 I think would be fantastic, which I know are on the site now. So yeah, I'm just thinking how I'm going to display them on the landing and the size and everything else, because it's amazing when you get these how big they are. And whenever, even though I take the measurements and I go and have a look, it's because when you get the borders put on as well, which is a bit of advice I'll give anyone that's thinking of doing this, when you have the inlaid borders, that widens it by a couple of inches either all the way around, and then you've got the frame around that as well, which was the issue I had when I got a lot of my art prints back. I was amazed how big these pictures now were, you know, and it was like there was one going to go over there, but it was just too wide, and it was the same up here. It was just too wide because of the light switch being in the way. So yeah, that's one thing I sort of recommend that you sort of consider before you get in something framed, is the amount of inchage it adds to your picture. So yeah, so that's it really, guys. I'm not going to waffle anymore. I hope that all of you that wanted to have a look at those, that sort of covered it for you. Please let me know if there's anything else that you want me to discuss, talk about, show, whatever, on a future video. Just stick it in the comments below. Thank you to everyone for subscribing, and to everyone who's been watching, and all the comments I've been getting. It's absolutely superb, guys. I'm really, really chuffed to bits. Again, hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas day yesterday. I hope you're all having a super Boxing Day today. I'm back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. So I've got a couple of ideas of a couple more videos I want to do. I'm going to try and get one done in the week if I can, and then I'll probably do the other one next weekend. So I'll catch you all very, very soon. Take care. Thank you for watching. See you soon.